Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
Opportunity is knocking. The next level, the next experience, what life is ready to give you is right around the corner. It just takes one shift, one perspective, one idea to spark the light within you that will change your life forever. My name is Henry Lawrence, and welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. In this episode, we're going to talk about your moment. That moment in time where nothing is the same ever since, and how to activate it. And make sure to listen all the way through, because at the very end, we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. You are a part of something. We are the rising tide. So if there's something impactful, if there's something that gives you a different perspective, there's something that changes your mindset, make sure to leave a comment or share this episode with somebody so that we can grow together. That's how we are the rising tide, and we lift all ships. So this is the moment in time. This is the moment, and I'm going to tell you what this moment is. It's now. When you make your shift for your better life, when you make your shift of commitment, when you make your shift to change a reality, it will be now. It won't be tomorrow. It won't be next week. It'll always be now. Something has to get you to decide that this is that now. Whether things have to get bad enough, or something has to motivate you enough, or something has to scare you enough to make the shift and say, okay, from this point on, I am doing this. From this moment on, I am being this. From this moment on, I am stepping into this. You see, anybody that actually accomplishes something or becomes something or makes a change started with commitment. And from that commitment, they never looked back. It's not magic. It's not something special. They don't have something that you do, or vice versa. They don't have something that you don't. It's nothing other than commitment to something. And yes, some people are more innately disciplined. Some people are more innately principled. Some people are more innately positive. Like, that is true. But it doesn't equal fact, meaning it doesn't equal the outcome. You can change it. You can change it. You can decide that this is my level up. And perspective can help you there. You see, if you think about it as, well, this person, it's easier for them to be positive. This person, it's easy for them to be more gratitude. This person, it's easier for them to be more dedicated, right? If you look at that, and for whatever reason is, they have more support, they have better parents, they have better, ideas, they're taller, they're faster, they're more good looking, like whatever we put it to, that's really just diminishing you, because you can't actually control someone's frequency. Their frequency is them. They're just to control it. So when you see why or why not something is, you're actually just taking away the power of what you could be putting within you. If two people are playing a video game, and one puts it on easy mode, and one puts it on hard mode, why would those decisions be made? Well, the person that's putting on easy mode, it might be their first time playing. They may not know the game too well, and so they want to be able to make it through. And then what about the person that puts it on hard mode? Why would anybody do that? Why would anybody specifically make the game harder? Because they've already done the lower frequency. They've already done it on easy. They want the challenge. They want it to feel worthwhile. They want to feel like they may not win. They may want to feel like it may not be able to be done. They want to do it in a way that most people can't, right? That's why someone would choose to do it on hard mode. Well, this experience that we're having is really no different. Why would you not think like, okay, well, maybe I did come here for hard mode because I've done the easy route. I'm so powerful, I chose this hard mode so that I could do it anyway. So I could get the feeling of what it's like to make it where most people can't. To succeed when most people wouldn't. To do something that most people would be scared to do. You can adopt either perspective. And whether they're real or not, who do you think is going to be more successful? The person that sees how unfair it is that they're in a situation? Or the person that believes in themselves so much that they know that they're for a reason? That they know that they're for a reason because they want the type of light that could only be created in those depths. They want the type of healing that could only be created in the deepest of hurt. Because they're higher level. Why wouldn't that be you? You get to choose your view on yourself. So why is your view skewed by the life that you lived? The people that have influenced, the people that have made impact on your life? Why does that have to be the limiting factor? Why does that have to be the control? It doesn't. Most people will just operate as they're programmed from their parents, from school, from society. And some of it is helpful. It keeps you alive. But very few actually look at the program. Very few actually look at this life and think, why are my thoughts the thoughts I have? Why am I perceiving it this way? Because you should be aware that people don't all see things the same way. So have you ever challenged why you see things the way you do? How you see something is how you experience it. So two people can have the same experience but walk away with two different things. One maybe had a great time, understanding, wisdom, growth came from it. The other, pain, hurt, lack, trauma. The difference being the perspective, but it's the same event. How can one thing happen to two different people and two different people have different feelings about it, different memories about it? It's all about perspective, reflection, and understanding yourself. So this is that moment. I don't think it can come any clearer than it is right now. I don't think it can become any easier than it is right now. It's just now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. And when we breathe in, we're going to align ourselves. We're going to center ourselves with an I am statement. I am love. I am joy. I am healing. I am abundance. Pick whichever one you want. And as you breathe in, say, I am in your mind and breathe in. As you hold your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. Being abundant, being joyful, being love. And then when you exhale, allow anything that doesn't resonate with you to leave you. All right, you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Everything is happening for you. Everything is here making your life an opportunity. Everything here is making your life valuable. Everything here is giving you opportunities to become something more. Everything is here for you. That means every experience, every hurt, every pain. So what now are you going to choose? If you were looking above and you saw the timeline of your life, where would you point on it and say, okay, this is where I want to wake up. This is where I want to come alive. This is where I want to start experiencing life. Where would you point on that timeline? Would it be further in the future than when you are right now? Would you be looking and say, okay, well, no, let's wait 10 years to wake up. Let's wait 10 more years. I think that version of you would say now, because it would realize it doesn't need anything external to adjust for them to create the life they want. It would realize that this is their moment, that you can choose it and shift the timeline today. It's never external what we need to focus on. It's always internal. Not what, but who we are that matters. This is your chance. This is your moment to rise up and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode and want to go deeper, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. Plus, there's an easy to follow exercise that comes with it every single morning. It helps you align and stick into the shape that you wish to become. It's powerful and we do it together, and there is power in numbers. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below as well. And if you're ready to make the level up, if you're ready to make the shift and become the version of you that you knew you were always supposed to be, the version of you that's in your mind, the version of you that's in your vision, the version of you that you're ready to step in, let's connect. I've opened my schedule up larger than I ever have before. There's more availability than there ever will be. Let's connect. I want to build the tribe. I want to build the group. I want to build the powerhouses, the inner circle that are ready to do this. If you're feeling the calling, if you're feeling the urge to take that next step, connect, schedule it. You and I hop on a call and we could talk about your life, talk about your situation and how to shift it. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.